Hello everybody and welcome to percentage increase and decrease using a multiplier. Let's start off with a little task for you. I'd like you to try and come up with a definition for this word, increase. And I'd also like you to think about, can you think of a synonym and an antonym? If you're not sure what that means, synonym is a word that has the same meaning, and antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning. So for the word increase there, can you think of a synonym, antonym and definition? Pause this and then I'll give you what I've got as a synonym, antonym and definition. So pause it now, have a go at that task. Alright, and we'll move on. So, increase. A synonym for increase, the one that I would go with is something to maybe rise. I think that's a good synonym. It goes up. Increase means it goes up, it rises. An antonym, the opposite, fairly obvious one, is decrease. Increase and decrease. And then a definition is, you can do this as simple as possible, it goes up. So an amount goes up, rises, adds to, something like that. So increase is about something rising, going up. Decrease, it goes down. Okay, we're going to write the following things as a decimal. Now we're going to change from a percentage to a decimal. This is a very easy thing to be able to do. What you do is you simply divide by 100. That is what percent means. Percent means to divide by 100. Okay, so you can now just pause this video again, have a go at those 10 questions, and if you're feeling brave, the extension, convert those percentages to a decimal. Pause it now, have a go, and I'm going to show you the answers. So there we are. 20% divided by 100 is 0.2. Some people would write 0.20 to remind themselves it was 20%, but very simple, divide by 100. Knowing this, how to convert from a percentage to a decimal is really important for percentage increase and decrease using a multiplier. Okay, so a multiplier. If I want a multiplier for an increase of 39%, what I'm doing is I'm taking the original amount, which is 100%, and then I'm increasing it, I'm adding to it, so I'm adding 39%. And 100% add 39% is going to give me 139%. And this is where that conversion to a decimal comes in. This is a percentage. Multipliers, that word there, a multiplier, the thing we multiply by in our calculator, is going to be 139% as a decimal. And that is 1.39. Alright, so that is the multiplier for an increase of 39%. And what you can do now is have a look at this one. What is the multiplier for a decrease of 9%? Give you a second just to think about that. When we were increasing, we took the whole thing we began with, which is 100%, and we added to it. This word decrease means to go down, the opposite of increase. What do you think the multiplier will be? Well, I'm going to go through it now. If you'd like to pause and just think about it yourself, please do. But here we are still starting with the whole thing. Whatever I start with, whether it's dollars, grams, whatever, I start with 100%, but now I am taking away 9%. So I take the whole amount I begin with, take away 9%, and that is going to give me 91%. And all I do is I convert that percentage into a decimal by dividing by 100, and it is 0.91. That is the multiplier for a decrease of 9%. What do we mean by the multiplier? It's what we multiply by. To decrease an amount by 9%, we multiply by 0.91. Okay, hopefully that is making sense to you. Here is an activity I'd like you to have a go at. So pause the video now in your exercise books on a piece of paper. Have a go at those 10 questions, and if you're feeling brave, the extension. So pause the video and have a go at those 10 questions. Alright, I'm going to go to the answers. Here are your answers for those 10 questions and the extension. So you take 100% and add 5%. That's 105%. The multiplier is 1.05. Same is true for all of these. Increase, decrease, we find 100%, take away 5% is 95%, and that is 0.95 as a decimal. That is finding a multiplier. Hopefully that will make sense. On we go then to the final exercise, which is, can you increase and decrease these values, these amounts, by the given percentages? So what we do is we take the amount and multiply. That's what a multiplier is, by those amounts. So give that a go now. 5 questions. Pause your video, give it a go. And if you're ready for the answers, here they come. So there we go. We take the amount, 350, increase by 12%, that is 1.12, and then we multiply. That's what the multiplier is for. And just going to move myself up there so you can see all of the answers for that question. Okay, I think that is the basics of increasing and decreasing by a multiplier. Thanks for watching.